So this is just a short update. Rose asleep, and as you can see from her rosy cheeks, she's running fever, little thing. And this is just a few of her stuffed animals. She started to have like the whole bed full of stuffed animals when she was going to sleep. Today she just has 4, I think. It's like a panda and a frog, and a Moomin Trollette, and this glitterish bear. And they're all dressed in her clothes. I have clothes that fits for those animals, but Ro just wanted to dress them in her own clothes, so yeah, why not? It's fun. She has a lot of fantasy and she loves to play with them, and it's very important that all of them are put to sleep in the evening, especially the frog. But yeah, 5 ones are growing on her, but the frog is the most loved of them all. I think I'll show you. He's so chucky now. Yeah, this is the frog, most loved of them all, and consider the color he's in now. Yeah, very loved. Thing is, I have washed him several times, but it just this greyish color doesn't fade off. It just, yeah, he doesn't smell bad at least, and I don't think he's a health risk to anybody. But yeah, it's time for a bath for Mr. Frog. So, right, Frog? Yeah. Anyway, I can put him back there so she knows where he is when she wakes up. So she's really in love with this frog and her glittery spear. It's all sparkling and glitterish and very, not me, but she got it from a friend of Anna, my oldest, and she absolutely loves it too. She has very broad taste when it comes to this kind of things. As I was talking yesterday about how to dress in the winter time, I'm fascinated by it because, as I said yesterday, a lot of people dress up a lot. You know, they put the kids in layer after layer after layer of this really, really warm winter suits, and I see that a lot at work, and the kids are so warm they are just sweating, and because it's those materials which are often made of some kind of plastic fibers, it doesn't allow the body, the air to pass in and out, so the kids are soaked in sweat when they come in. And that is also dangerous because if you get really, really sweaty and warm and then sit still and cool off, you get really cold even if you are very well dressed. So yeah, I wish more parents know this technique about layers and didn't overdress the kids so much. Like today, it's a freezing temperature. It's has been below 0 Celsius degrees for a few days now. If you don't live where we have Celsius, it means that it's so cold that snow and ice doesn't melt in the daytime, or doesn't melt at all. And yeah, but it's not very cold, and I haven't been blowing much, so it's quite cold but sunny and or cloudy, but not really rainy or snowy, and not so much wind. So I dress in my jeans and my knitted shirt, and yesterday I just was short-sleeved t-shirt under, and it was warm when I went out. And she often had those warmer pants over her regular pants, simply because she sits down on the ground and then you get cold and wet and so on. But she get that, but if you go just to the store, she doesn't have it. She just have her jeans or leggings, whatever. And when she has her winter boots and mittens and hat and a knitted shirt, and that's it. If it's below, she just put this regular coat over. It's just wind and waterproof, but not those warm quilted things. And she's warm. She's very warm. And I think a lot of people should, rethink a little bit, because if you go out and just stand still, which a lot of parents do, a lot of parents bring the kids to the playground and just stand still and watch the kids. And yeah, you're gonna freeze, but the kids are running around and they get warm. So if you move around with the kids, you won't have to freeze. And yeah, so that's a good idea, I think. Maybe this has to do with my family coming from the north part of Sweden, where there's 6 month long winter and lots of snow and darkness and so on. And maybe that's why, I don't know. My father comes from that part of Sweden, so I don't know. We can interrogate things like that. But on the other hand, my oldest is like me. She never get cold, or I can get cold, but she never get cold. And she liked to go in t-shirt and sweatpants in the middle of winter. And I, had a lot of fights with her about that when she was younger, especially when she was playing soccer. She was always underdressed, but she was always warm at the same time. But her father comes from Ghana, so I don't think you inheritate everything like that, because he was very, very cold. He was freezing all the time when I was living in England. Poor thing, it was hard for him. He had this like two pair of sweatpants on top of each other, and over that he has oversized jeans, like 3 layers of pants when he went out, when it was this temperature as it is right now. And I laughed at him. I'm bad, but I did, because it was quite funny. But I can understand, if you come from Ghana, you're not really used to this kind of winters like it is here now. So, yeah. But now I'm gonna take the opportunity to actually have a nap along with my lovely little daughter. So thank you for watching.